If I were to start a side hustle from scratch this year, I would do things a lot differently. If your goal is to build your own business that gives you more fulfillment and more freedom, and maybe even a ticket out of your 9 to 5 at some point, I would not invest my time in launching a book on Amazon KDP. Yes. And I would also not start an Etsy shop. What I would do if I were to start a side hustle from scratch this year is I would start with one-on-one services first, where I trade my time for money and get others results. I know. You're probably thinking, but Fabi, isn't your channel all about escaping trading time for money? And I don't want to trade my time for money anymore. Hang with me here. There's a really big reason why I would focus on one-on-one services first. By the end of this video, I promise you will have a big aha moment where like, ooh, okay, Fabi, this all makes sense now. Because what I teach you today made me $38,600 and brought me leaps closer to time freedom. And I will walk you through all of the different secrets. Also, if you've been kind of hesitant to start your own side hustle because you didn't want to show your face on social media, this tutorial is perfect for you because your boss won't even know what you're doing. Okay, so let me tell you about 5 reasons why I would recommend starting with one-on-one services first if you were to start a side hustle this year. Number 1 thing is learn how to get other results. A successful business is built on the results you achieve for others, period. Whether you're selling a product or you are the product, you need to deliver results. So the transformation that you could sell is before your customer is unemployed, because they just got laid off their job. And then the after could be that they're now a product manager at Google and you help them get through the interviews. That is kind of what I mean with trading your time for money. And remember, coaching doesn't have to mean like life coaching or fitness coaching or money coaching. It could be just exchanging your time for money, doing something that you already love doing. So let's assume that you're really awesome when it comes to organizing closets, the Marie Kondo way, and you actually really enjoy it. So why not start there? You can literally reach out to high-income individuals who just don't have the time or patience to really deal with organizing their closets. So when I first began, I coached someone for free to see if I could get her results, not just myself. I helped Tanya reach 6 figures in revenue within 8 months. The real magic in business happens when others see what you can do and you get others' results. And I know you're probably thinking, but Fabi, isn't that the opposite of what I want? Again, trust me, hang on until the end and it will all make perfect sense. So if I were to start a business from scratch this year, here's the other reason why I would start with one-on-one services first. Number 2, get paid while you learn. So in the beginning, when you start a business, you might do things the wrong way. And that is completely okay. Like, don't beat yourself up about it. That's all part of the job. So if you've been thinking, I don't have anything valuable to add or anything value to offer to really get paid, let me tell you, yes, you do have something really valuable to get paid for. The most important thing is you just need to be a few steps ahead of your customer. For instance, I know what it takes to get from 0 to 6 figures while working in a really highly demanding job, but I can't teach you how to get to 7 figures. Not yet. But I know what it takes to find product market fit and scale to 6 figures while working in a really highly demanding tech job because I've done it. I can tell you how to get there. And this is really key again, as long as I'm just a few steps ahead of where my customer wants to be. And here's the beauty of playing with your time, is that while you're doing all of the one-on-one service, you get to know your customer better, which is gold. And so what I always say is like, you actually learn more about their pain points and also what they really want. And that is so key because that's how you really then later scale. If you don't understand your customer, it's not going to happen. So really when your customer says like, oh, I'm struggling with this, or I'm frustrated with this, you literally put it in what I call a pain point library. So it's going to be a library with all of your different pain points. And then guess what? You can use this later on copy paste it to use it for content or your sales page, right? Because then it comes from your customer and it's so much more powerful. And the beauty is like you're literally getting paid while you get to know your customer. I mean, that's amazing, I would say. Okay, reason number 3 why I think it will be really great to start with one-on-one services is if you don't have any testimonials, you don't have a business. I see so many people trying to like launch a book on Amazon and then have no reviews. Like, you're not gonna gain momentum. Also, according to a national research study in personal branding conducted by Rory Vaden to quantify the impact of a really strong personal brand, guess what? The number 1 deciding factor if someone wants to do business with you is all based on testimonials. No one cares about what you think is like great about your company and your product and everything. All they really care about is, have you gotten other people like them results? And it's not how fancy your website looks. It's not how great your company swag is. It's not about how many followers you have on social media. It's literally all about other customers saying that whatever you do worked for them. How has your service transformed their lives? That's what it goes back to. And if you're like, I don't really know where to get started and how to ask for customers, you can always do the first one for free to really lower the barrier of entry, and then the second one just at a discount. And then you literally raise your prices as you grow. And literally when I had this idea of like, ooh, how to start a 6-figure business while working in a 6-figure job, I literally found my first client and I just asked her to coach her for free and help her to get to 6 figures. And I did. So that's then also what gave me the confidence to keep going, be like, I can really pull this off. So don't be afraid to work for a testimonial first if you need to at the start. And that's how every successful business starts out. Then the next reason is you gotta get the reps in. Now that you got a few results, right, and you got a few testimonials, it's important to get even more results. And this is all you gotta focus on in your business to make it successful. Again, testimonials are gold, period. But what's way more powerful than to grow your business is referrals. Yes, if you're starting to get people results, they will want to tell everyone about you. Please do me a favor and don't underestimate the power of word of mouth. It's still, up to this day, one of the most effective ways to grow your own business, especially in the beginning when you're starting out. But again, you gotta get results first. It's so key to get the order right. That's the biggest mistake I see new side hustlers make, is they like prioritize the wrong things in the wrong order. They launch a product, put it out there, and then like hear crickets that no one has bought it, and then they get frustrated and go back to corporate. And then they say, entrepreneurship is not for me. No, it is for you, but you gotta figure out the right steps in the right order. And you gotta really focus on, 1, providing value, results, right? And then the other thing is you gotta focus on making money. It's really, really key. So once you're in the groove and you have the testimonials, then it's really key to market your business. So you would start creating a sales page, but only then, not before that, so that your customer can literally book a call with you. You can easily do that with Calendly. Doesn't have to be super complicated. The most important thing is you literally have to use the words from your pain point library on your sales copy. The more your customer reads through your sales page and thinks like, wow, this person gets me, that's when you will convert. In summary, you start getting results, whether for free or at a discount. You're stacking the testimonials, get testimonials, more and more and more. And then you're starting to get referrals, and that's how you scale. But now you might be asking, Fabi, but we're still trading time for money, right? Now, your calendar gets fuller and fuller, and that might not work if you have a highly demanding job. So now that you got results, testimonials, and referrals, you get into group coaching. Yes, for so many reasons. Number 1, recurring revenue. I mean, you want to get monthly recurring revenue in. That's your new BFF, because that way you'll be able to eventually quit your job. Another thing is you want to scale your business, right? Because you can only scale one-on-one to a certain point before you have to raise prices to be able to continue scaling. Then the third reason why is you want to build a community, and the community with the membership model, for instance, is a really competitive advantage. And then lastly, reason number 4 is time freedom. My side hustle school is once a week for 1 hour. And I get paid no matter whether someone shows up or not. It's pretty cool. And if you're now like, but I don't know how this will work for me, it's really, really key to know that customers pay for organization, accountability, and community. Those 3 reasons, right? Let's get back to example of organizing closets, right? How can you create a membership around that? Because you might be like, I don't know how this goes. First of all, organization. So you could create an entire online course around how to organize your closet the best way possible. But then also you could have accountability, meaning like you have a check-in once a week for an hour with that group. Then the 3rd piece is community. If you're like me, working from home, like you feel lonely sometimes and you want to have people with you on a journey or like the same interest, right? So if you're really passionate about organizing closets, like, yeah, I want to meet other people who are really good at organizing closets or have that problem or love that as a hobby, right? So it's really key that you can like build that community, connect each other, and keep each other accountable. And you don't even have to like have a complicated platform. Like I use Memberup, for instance, where I can host my content, but also my group. But you can make it super simple. Like you can literally create a Zoom call, right? Once a week. You can create a WhatsApp group or a Discord group. And then the way you collect the money is through Stripe. Stripe has this amazing feature called payment links, and you can create a subscription fee. It's super simple and it works like a charm. And there you have it. So if I were to start a side hustle this year, I'd be all about trading my time for money temporarily to get results and then scale later on with group coaching and really build a community around what I know best. So if you're now ready to get started on your membership, but you have no idea how to first go into one-on-one coaching and then turn it into a membership or what technology to use, then comment membership below. So I know that this is a very valuable video for you to make in the future. And if you can't wait, you can check out this video next in which I describe how to get your first one-on-one client in 7 days or less. If you found this video super helpful, then make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you're ready to take action on your side hustle and use it as a vehicle to your freedom, then make sure to hit that subscribe button. Can't wait to see you soon. Bye.